Welcome. In this video, I'm sharing a quick overview of how to do the CITI certificate for protection of human subjects. All right. So since I've seen you the other night, I created a couple of spots on our Blackboard course that will help you. One is directions, CITI directions, and the other is where you're going to submit proof that you completed the course. Right, you'd click right here. So I'm going to go to the directions. So I have 3 files. All the links worked this morning, so I hope they work for you. The first is directions on how to do it. All right. And so you do is, these directions aren't very helpful unless you actually have the website open. All right. So what I would do is I would open this file here. And then I would have, let's see if this is, I would register, click register, right here. And then as you walk through directions, you can also complete the actual course, all right? So you have the directions on one side and you can do it on the right side, right? I guess the only, a couple of tips is when you put in a user name and password, you need to remember them because you're going to want to leave the course and perhaps go out with friends or something and come back later on and re-enter the course. Because my memory was that it takes about 3 hours, but I think Victoria in our class said it didn't take as long. So anyhow, you may not want to finish it in one sitting. All right, so remember your ID and password and just work, you just skim this, all right, and you can see it's self-explanatory. Make sure you look at the red print, and it's a basic course you want, and it's on social science research because education is part of that, and it's free. Do not spend any money or give any credit cards. All right, and go all the way through. And you just want to be an IRB member. So right down here, you could be a clinical researcher, but I think IRB member is what you want. Probably either would work. And then go to the very end, and it will say submit, complete registration. So when you complete your registration, you have an ID and password, right? Then you're going to go to the CITI site. I'll go right back here. You should click here, CITI website and course, and then you log in. All right, you click there, and I logged in a few minutes ago before opening the course, and it says welcome Peter. All right, and show courses for Pace University, and the course that you want is a basic course. Social and behavioral conduct, all right? And then let's see what else. And then so you'd start, all right? So it tells me, I'm not going to go through the course. There's 8 modules. And if I recall correctly, each module consists of a paragraph or 2. And then you read it, and then answer comprehension question about it, all right? And so you could see this, see if it opens up. I already did this a couple years ago. Remember, it's a basic user. So start. And so it's not opening exactly right because I already did it. And I'll take the quiz, you get an idea. So here are the questions. They're all multiple choice. And then when you submit, you get your score immediately. And if you get a failing score, you have to retake the quiz. So there's a quiz on each of the modules. So after your course is done, you're going to get a certificate. And I think I have a picture of my certificate right here. All right. And it's going to look just like this. Or you get a URL. I think you have a choice between a URL or a certificate. I like to see my certificate. So that's what it looks like. Then when you get yours, you go into our Blackboard again, and down here it says assignments, submit here, All right, click on CITI course certificate, submit here, and then you scroll down and upload your certificate, or if you use the URL, and submit. All right, and that's it. So I hope this is helpful. I think the links work, and I think it's a good learning experience, and it covers institutional review boards and what you should know as a researcher. All right, so, and of course you could email me if you have any questions.